y'all. I'm back reading more Reddit posts. This first one is from r/DysphoriaPosting, and it is titled, Just Disgusted with My Face and Body. I can't handle being lied to and told that I pass when I have eyes. I can see the man in the mirror lying. Lying helps no one. I appreciate when people are honest with me far more. I can see myself. I know I don't look like any woman I've ever seen. I might not strictly look like a man, but unless I'm presenting as feminine as possible, I just flat out look like a dude. I'm so tired of being ugly and feeling unlovable and just being told that's not true over and over by people who would rather spare my feelings. Interesting. I'm attracted to men, in all capitals, and no straight man, also in all capitals, could ever feel attracted to my weird, disgusting ass androgynous body. I just want to look like a woman, all capitals, and be lovable and fucking normal. It's so hard to convince myself not to detransition sometimes. I'm not even going to comment on that one. I'm just going to let y'all sit with that one. This next one is also an r/DysphoriaPosting, and it is titled, Deadass, What's the Point of Living? Transitioning will never be enough. I want to have a normal dick, and I want to have a natural flat chest without having to wear 2 ace bandages and 5 sports bras to achieve it. I would have a meltdown and start a 20-minute timer and I would be having a meltdown. How do you have a good day with 2 ace bandages and 5, how do you focus on anything else? All day I would just be like, wow, I am so aware of my body right now. And as someone with 0 gender dysphoria, because I'm not even going to say that. Let me not. As someone with 0 gender dysphoria, even I can acknowledge that doing something like that would have my attention on my body all day and would likely lead to I hate my body. I hate my body. I'm so uncomfortable. And it's like, well, if you take the 5 sports bras and 2 ace bandages off, you might feel a little more comfortable in your body. Maybe, a singular compression tank top and a loose shirt can work wonders. I say that because I'm flat as hell, and if I put a compression tank on, I don't even need to, honestly, but anyways. I want to be like other boys my age, and I want to have a boy childhood. It's so interesting to me how many of these people say, I wish I could have been a boy when I was a child, or a girl. And when women say, I wish I could have been a boy in childhood, it's like, okay. So SA? Or just other abuse? How's that CPTSD diagnosis going? It's so, sorry. I'm not trying to be mean to these people. This just seems so blatantly obvious to me. And the fact that this person could say this to a doctor who's supposedly a professional or a specialist in gender issues, and they will not acknowledge any comorbidities. They will not acknowledge saying, I wish I could have been the opposite sex during childhood as a woman is. Probably you think that would have made you safer in some way. None of that is addressed. It's just we're going to give you experimental drugs that will cause permanent damage within 6 months. Think about your favorite thing, or the thing you were really into or loved a lot when you were 14, 15, 16, and then forgot about if 6 months later, if you even made it that long. Now imagine if your body was permanently disfigured because of that thing. That's what's happening to these kids. But I'll never have any of that normally because I'm a stupid freak. God cursed me to be in this stupid, conservative, transphobic, homophobic, I think they meant sexist ass family. I hate it here. I just want to be seen as what I am, a boy. I'm a boy. I know that. Why can't my family? It hurts so much seeing my body, I want to rip the flesh off my chest and carve it into a masculine chest instead. I hate it. This vent isn't even male-brained. Stupid fucking estrogen ruining my thoughts and making me an emotional piece of shit. Real men don't think like this. I hate myself so much. Wow, very interesting. Going from transitioning will never be enough. Like, I just want it to be natural. I wanted to be a boy in my childhood. And then following up, I wanted to be a boy in my childhood with, I have a conservative, transphobic, homophobic, sexist ass family. What do we think happened to this kid in their childhood? It's a mystery. Like, genuinely. Like, you can connect the dots, and statistically, you're probably pretty right if you're coming to the essay conclusion. And also the whole, this vent isn't even male brained, like estrogen is ruining my life and making me emotional. And I see so often from trans identified females who, like this, are very traumatized, and they start testosterone, and that sadness turns into anger. They become angry. And if you've ever been to therapy for 5 minutes, you probably know that anger is usually just sadness with a coat on. But if it feels more masculine, because apparently having emotions and being vulnerable in any way, shape, or form is female or fembrain coded, like, it's not a big mystery when a woman is like, I want to be a boy, because boys aren't emotional pieces of shit. I wish I could have been a boy when I was a kid, because I have a conservative, racist, sexist, homophobic family. Okay. Next one. This is on r/MTF. It's titled, Finally at that point where men don't take me seriously anymore. Bed bugs. Bites all over my legs. Send pics to the landlord and ask for intervention with no response. Caught one red-handed, and it still took literal crying and involving the rest of the tenants for him to quit fucking around and let me get an inspection. Yippee, great milestone. That just sounds like landlord behavior to me. Like, I don't think that has anything to do with you pretending to be a woman. Call me crazy, but landlords aren't really, known for being amazing at, oh, something's wrong? I'll fix that immediately. Yeah, of course. Like, it's pretty common to have to get multiple tenants to tell the landlord something to get it dealt with, especially if it's bed bugs. Oh my God. So the top comment, HRT seems to have made me more tasty to insects. Never used to get bitten, and the missus always took the hits. Now it's swung the other way. Mosquitoes like stank. Anyways, you can take garlic pills though, and bugs won't bite you. Fun fact. I live in the South in Appalachia, so we know about mosquitoes. All right, I'm not going to read all these comments about bed bugs. Last one, also on r/MTF. Oh God, I just saw the article on Dr. Stiller. I feel sick. Has anyone had any experience with him as a patient? Just crazy, the allegations. Performing surgery while intoxicated? Letting non-medical staff assist in vaginoplasties to vent their frustrations towards men? It is males who are getting that. I can't. I just fucking can't. And then edit. My hands won't stop shaking. I knew something felt wrong, but WTF. I think I'm going to get very drunk now. Yeah, so that guy is under a lawsuit. I find it very interesting this person is shocked that there are terrible allegations and unprofessional behavior coming from a surgeon who does SRS. Fun fact, in the UK, in 2015, there were only 14 surgeons in the entirety of the UK who would do anything SRS-wise. And now there's hundreds. Don't be a science experiment. Deal with your mental health. Tackle your comorbidities first and see how you go from there. And if you are met with options and one has permanent repercussions and the other doesn't, always choose the one that doesn't. Because as much as it can feel like your mental health is permanent and everything will be like this forever, you don't know that.